Okay, day 12. Get up, buddy. Let's get to work. Okay, so probably pretty close on that one. So we'll wait on the honey until tomorrow. We're probably good for that. Yeah. All right. Chickens are doing good. Still got at least one full feeder. We need to fill one of our cans. I'm not going to bother today, but we can go sell this meat. And we're going to have a lot of wood harvesting, and I'll show you why. Before we go do anything, let's design a barn. Which, yeah, I think right here, perfect spot. We do a barn and a pasture. I think pasture on the front of the barn. Yeah, pasture on the front of the barn. So we'll design the barn from the back forward. So we'll start maybe, this looks good. We'll start right about here. Go to the barn. That's a house. That's a barn. All right. Back section like this. So we want it to face that way. So I'm thinking, let's see how that looks. Close or too far away? I think it's good. Yeah, we'll call it good. And then that, potentially, we can either expand that little house outward, back, or over this way. And then I'm still thinking that's our processing shed for when everything else is done. So, all right, let's continue with the barn. So we got the back section. So maybe, how much of a middle section do we want? Like just one or two? If we're gonna have cows, I'm gonna say two, right? Let's see. We got, no, just one. Yeah, and then front section like this. So I think that allows for two stalls, and I don't think we need that many. So this will be good. Yeah. So that will be our barn. Yeah, no modifications needed. And then we'll run a pasture from just ahead of that back door over and around, all way over that way and back. Yeah, that sounds good. So these require a ton of materials, and I didn't even put the doors up yet. So we need like, there we go. We need 19. We have a few, we can start inserting them. So we need, like, so, yeah. I feel like progress is being made. Okay. That puts us the front section there, almost out of wood. Let's see. Making progress already. And I only just thought of doing this. Alright. chop wood, I guess. For a little while. Yeah. Just wait for the bees and the chickens to start paying off. As we... Oh, come on, chop it up. Thank you. Yeah. This logging trailer. It holds 36 logs, so that's a lot of trees. So... bunch of trees down. So I haven't figured out any rhyme or reason to which direction the trees fall. Like, it doesn't feel like they fall a specific direction according to where you chopped them or something. For a little while I thought if you did the base like that right away that you could control their fall, but that doesn't do anything. It helps them bounce a little less, I guess, but that's about it. I think the fall direction is just random. I don't think there's anything that controls it, because it doesn't look like there is. Okay. Just clearing a bunch of trees. But the size of the tree does make a difference in how many you get as far as the logs go. So there's that. It's better than nothing, I guess. Do chop, chop, chop all day long. Chop, chop, chop while I sing this song. Gonna chop these trees, gonna make the logs so as I can build a barn for my animals. It's Adam Sandler's version was way better. Alright. This will be the last one. I wish I could afford the better table saw because it's so much faster, but getting everything, make sure I didn't miss anything. It'd be really cool if it was like just oil patch suddenly right there, like, oh, here, build something, make a bunch of money. That would be awesome. What happened to my camera view? There we go. A little further forward, probably like that. Alright. This is probably super compelling watching. This would be way more interesting than a collage. Chop. There's probably a way you're supposed to do this that I'm not doing, but this way's satisfying. I feel like I'm actually stud framing. I don't, but you know, it's like I am, right? Kind of. Over there getting the job done. Slapping some 2x4s into place. Smacking in some nails. And saying things like, "Hoo-ah, good job." Wow, one plank did like 5 or 6. Did a 5 or 6 run of studs right there. Did you see that? That was pretty awesome. I'm running low on fuel with this. Let's grab the fuel. May have to make a fuel run today. You let me take it out of there. Close enough. So I don't have to like target a log on there either. I can grab it from anywhere. I just have to grab it from the trailer, which is another reason it's useful. It's just those little things that speed things up and add some ergonomics to the gameplay. I feel like I'm starting to get somewhere. I do think it's interesting that each of these is one piece of wood, but then they start, but then you can do like that entire section of that, a whole run of them with one piece later on. I don't know. It's just funny. The mechanics of what that is. $18.41. Alright. After this barn is at least framed, I don't know if we're going to get it built, but we're going to get pretty dang close. After that, we can finish this front section. Then we can see what it's going to start shaping up like. See that? Pretty cool. Yeah, when this thing looks like it's coming together, then I'll make a fuel run. That's the plan. Much concrete is left? That's not enough for another well. We will need a well near the barn to fill the water troughs with and stuff. So let's take care of that. And then after we get the truck, then we're going to need the small trailer to haul stuff, or a trailer to haul stuff, whether it's the small one or it's the animal trailer, because we're going to have to buy a lot of feed up until we can get to the point where we can grow it. And that's an expensive setup. The machines are not cheap. The harvester is $2,000, and then you've got all of the implements on top of that cost. So it's not a cheap proposition. Yeah. And then seed, and so on, and so on, and so on. It's how these games thrive. It's all about the economics of the game. That's how it works. But it's funny, in a way, these tedious things are also kind of soothing. That's probably why they're popular. It's also interesting that our guy Brett here has been on the job for 12 days and shows no sign of weight loss. Maybe it's genetics. Maybe it's not diet and exercise. You shouldn't be body shaming people. Alright. I'm sure if this ever gets popular, people ever start watching my videos, somebody's gonna get mad. So look at that. That's the barn. We still need to put up the doors and stuff, but let's finish doing the logs and then, or at least doing a bunch of them. And then, let's go get some fuel and whatnot. It's, 33. That's a nice even stack left on the trailer. We can just drop the trailer right there. Grab the other fuel can. And I need to, ran over my bees. And I need to turn off the saw. Okay. That door highlighted, that's weird. Odd. Those little game glitches are fun, like that hanging branch on that tree over there that eventually resolves into a tree. Weird. Right. Going to the country, gonna eat me a lot of peaches. Going to the country, gonna eat me a lot of peaches. So you can't do like orchards or anything in this one, or vineyards. All of these I see as upcoming DLCs at some point. Watch, but yeah, I mean there's a lot of obvious things that could be included in this game that aren't. Is that all it needed? No. Full now. Okay. Okay. Well, as long as the card's already in there, let's top this off too. Sweet. We've learned the lesson. Not keeping your fuel full. Yeah. Learn that lesson. Okay, gonna go. I don't even know why I'm shooting at them. Oh, is he coming for me now? Nope. Because you don't get meat out of them, right? So what's the point? Now that I think about it, getting all ethical. Unless he comes, oh, he did come back this direction. Look at that. No. Even me with my sharp eyes, I'm not going to be able to hit that. But let's see, maybe from here. Hard to make this shot with the Winchester. Oh, Oh, there's like a wolf attacking him. I was just talking about how there's no gain in shooting the wolf and then I shoot it. But, you know. Oh, it didn't let me skin it last time. Alright. Now I don't... Come on. Now I don't feel so bad. There is a payoff. So, going over to the store and sell this stuff. I'm not going to the store just to see my lady friend. Got business to attend to. Business, I tell you. And the truck, I think it's $800 if I remember, but really need that upgrade. It's way bigger than this and uses about the same amount of fuel, so chicken! Not really. It'd be a terrible idea to play chicken with a big box truck in your UTV. So, the winner would be obvious. Sup, Fran? I feel nervous around her. $30 for my rooster. That's not bad. Okay. Oh, I need feed. I don't want to forget. So I'm going to buy 3 bags. Yeah. Hey, have a good evening there, lady. Little lady, yeah. Coffee's empty. We should go get coffee sometime. Yeah. It's kind of hard to make the Hallmark argument for this game, given the zero interaction any NPCs have. Is this gonna fit in here, or am I gonna have to shuffle things? Oh, I can put it on top of this. Yeah. So what'd you do, Aaron? I pretended to have an awkward conversation with a completely silent NPC in a game. Yeah, it was neat. Okay, well, we still got to put doors on there, and I still got to process some eggs. So we do have some work to do today, this evening, on ye old farm. Farme, ye old farme. Yeah, the chickens were pretty much out of food. Fix that. Take the full can over here, and nice. So we can harvest that, but given the lateness of the hour, I think we'll do eggs first. Pretty decent haul. Let's see what we got in total here. One fertilized egg out of the bunch. That's cool. Looks like we had a hatch last night. That's cool also. Alright, I feel like there's enough daylight to do these two, so let's do them. And I think tomorrow's job will be to finish the barn, putting the doors and whatnot, and then work on the fencing on the pasture. That's the plan. Oh yeah. There we are. Alright. Oops. A bit of honey. Okay. Pretty decent day 12. What do you think? Gonna have a decent profit for tomorrow. Probably won't have enough to get the truck, but we could be close. We'll go check on the price. I think it's 800, but you know, you've seen how my memory is. We'd only get 5.6 out of that. Some of them must not have been all the way full. I must have only gone off of a couple that were. That's alright, now they're all at the same level, so we can harvest like this every time. It will make things more efficient. Turn that off and grab this. So we're in pretty good shape for 12 days of work. Nice. Alright. It was day 12.